Hi guys, I'm back today with another video, and today we're going to be talking about my 6 tips for growing long, strong and healthy hair. Let me go ahead and get started because I don't want this to be super long. I know that I say it in every video and then it ends up being long anyways, but let's go ahead and get started. So before I start these tips, I just want to say and put this out there, kind of a disclaimer. Just these are the things that worked for me, and these are the things that I noticed that helped me. And I can honestly say that I've seen hair growth. Another thing is something that's so important when you're on a hair journey or trying to get healthy or longer hair is you have to be patient. Everyone's hair is different. And you know, if you're taking care of it and you're making sure that it's healthy, your hair is going to grow. That is no question. But everyone's hair grows at a different pace. So these tips, so we can start doing these tips and in 2 weeks see hair growth. And sometimes it might take a month or 2 months. But if you genuinely want to grow your hair and your hair to be healthy, none of that will be a problem for you. It's not going to work for you overnight. But, you know, it might work at a slower pace than others. Don't compare yourself. Enjoy being on this journey and just making your hair healthy. Honestly, it's probably one of the best decisions you can make. So even though that sounded super cliche, I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like, oh, let me do this tonight and then tomorrow my hair is going to grow 3 inches. That's most likely not going to happen unless you go and you get extensions or weave or whatever. So anyway, rambling already. The first tip is moisturizing your hair. I cannot stress how important moisturizing your hair, especially during a hair journey, is. And with that being said, you're like, oh, well, how do I moisturize my hair? Well, you need to make sure you have moisturizing products. So get a shampoo and conditioner that's for moisture. In a way that, I mean, there's going to be a lot of different shampoos that say, oh, this is for moisture, oh, this is for moisture. But to make sure something is really for moisture, you need to check the ingredients on the back. And you need to make sure that that first ingredient is water, and it's a water-based product, because that is how you're going to know. The first thing I say is get a very moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. Get a very moisturizing leave-in conditioner and deep conditioner and some kind of an oil. So moisturizing your hair kind of leads you to the next tip, which is deep conditioning your hair. Deep conditioning your hair is so important for the health of your hair, repairing damage, and just making sure that your hair is healthy and strong, because strong hair is and healthy hair is what's going to grow. So another good way to moisturize your hair as well is by deep conditioning. So my next tip also ties into moisturizing your hair, it's kind of like moisturizing your body, but drink lots of water. And I know there's a lot of people out there who may not like drinking water, but honestly, it is so important to basically, if you want healthy stuff to come out of your body, you need to put healthy stuff in, and drinking water is a great way to do that. Drinking lots of water is good for your skin, it's good for your nails, and it's good for your hair. It keeps your body hydrated, and thus everything that comes out of it is going to be hydrated, and it's really good to keep your hair hydrated as well. So drink lots of water. The next tip is reduce the amount of heat that you use, or if you can, use no heat. In all honesty, it's unrealistic for me to cut heat out completely, and I can talk about that in another video. Just let me know if you guys want to hear about these things I'm mentioning but not really going into. But it's kind of unrealistic to just say I'm not going to straighten my hair for a year. Some people can do that, and some people have the willpower to do that, but I don't. So what I do is I go periods of time where I do not straighten my hair. So as you guys seen when I was doing the 6-month challenge that I utterly failed because I ended up straightening my hair. I know. But after about 5.5 weeks, when I straightened my hair, I seen a tremendous amount of growth, honestly. So it works. Taking periods of time really does work for me. If you can go 6 months or 3 months or a year at just not straightening your hair, you will see so much of a difference in the health of your hair and the length of your hair. So even when I do it for a short amount of time, it's just so much healthier, especially when you're in the natural state, when you're making sure that you're moisturizing and deep conditioning it. That really does help the health of your hair. So my next tip is for people who are going to be wearing their hair natural mostly, but you can still do it when your hair is straight, and that's protective styling. Protective styling is one of those things where I know everyone's like, protective styling, you know, not everyone's always crazy about protective stylings, but they're loose buns, loose ponytails, anything where your ends are pretty much tucked away. And I can do a video on some protective styles if you guys would like me to, that I just found that work, because at first I didn't protective style at all, just because I didn't like protective styling. So, but it's really important just to give your hair a break and not manipulate your hair as much, because like when your hair is out like this and rubbing on my scarf, and this is a cotton scarf, it's just not good for my ends. So realistically, there needs to be times of the week where I'm just not really doing too much with my hair and not over manipulating it, because that can affect growth, that can affect breakage of your hair and that kind of thing. So, and if your hair is straight, then obviously lower manipulation, less heating tools. Like, you know, if you're the person that straightens your hair and curls it right away, like, that's just putting more heat and more damage to your hair and more manipulation. If you could wear it straight for a week without reapplying heat, and then, you know, the second week curl it one time and then start to try to maintain your curls without heat, that's awesome. But yeah, don't know, like, if you're the kind of person who's always touching your hair and feeling with it, like, that can cause breakage and split ends, and it's just not good for your hair. So just try to avoid doing that at all costs possible. I know that's not super realistic for a lot of people, but it does help. So my last tip is to take some kind of a multivitamin. I take the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned these vitamins in another video, and I can do a whole video on vitamins if you guys want me to pretty much explain more in detail. But pretty much it's important to take, at the very least, a multivitamin. You don't have to take necessarily a hair and skin vitamin or hair, nails, and skin vitamin, but I think you need to take some kind of multivitamin, because obviously if you're putting healthy stuff in your body, healthy stuff is going to come out. And there's so many different vitamins that are so good for your skin and so good for your, you know, the strength of your hair and the strength of your nails. And honestly, since I've been taking the hair, skin, nail vitamins, it has made both my hair and nails stronger, and thus they grow. So like, my nails never used to be this long. Like, these are my real nails. I never had nails like this. They're so strong. They do not break. My nails always break all the time. So honestly, the vitamins do make a difference for me. So those are pretty much all of my main tips. You know, I have a ton of tips for that, but these are my main 6 tips that I think are going to help you guys really see a difference in the health and growth of your hair. And just remember that even though I know no one goes on a hair journey just for the health of their hair, a lot of people do, but people, you know, let's be real, we want to see our hair grow. We don't want to just have healthy hair, we want it to grow as well. But just remember to be patient, and that healthy hair, if your hair is healthy, it's gonna grow. It's definitely a process. So anyways, it's a journey, and you're gonna grow along with it. And I see that this video is gonna be much longer than I anticipated it to be. Typical me, right? Talking. I want to do some more hair videos, so just let me know what you guys want to see, because I don't know, like, I don't know what you guys want to see unless you guys tell me. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.